full name if you don't mind.
Yes, Jason Johns, Johns.
And tell me a little bit about your background in serving our country.
Yes, so I was served in Iraq 2003, 2004 with the U.S. Army. Was wounded over there and received the Purple Heart Combat Action Badge. Returned home in '04 and have been involved with veterans advocacy and other issues. Anything I can do veteran, I'm doing. So you wouldn't do this to the Vietnam War Memorial. You wouldn't do it to a war memorial in your hometown, right? So that's what this is to us. And it's not a matter of what's on there. We don't want anything on there. We don't want anything defacing the honor and the integrity of this building. And so that's what my heart says about this. Yeah, it can be, it gets a little frustrating, right? But so did, combat, right? You just plow it on with the mission. So we hope for the best at night, and in the afternoons, in fact, too, because the city of Madison has told their police officers to not intervene. We've had this happen in broad daylight, and nobody stopped them. We even called, another member of ours called the police. They informed him, we can't respond. So it can be frustrating, right, to come out here every morning and take the time away from my own family and paint this and then go to work and have to work a little later because I got in late, and then just to find out, less than 8 to 12 hours later, it happens again. But as I mentioned, we're united. We're united as veterans, and we're united to support this country and fight for this country. We're united to keep this museum's honor intact. It isn't going to stop them. They're really set on getting that message out there. And again, we're not about silencing the message. We just don't want that message on this building. We wouldn't even paint "We love veterans" on this building, right? It's a defacement of the structure and the sacred of it, and the honor of it.
That's I think.
We're going to keep coming until it stops. We'll be out here in the snow. We'll be out here in the rain. We'll be out here until we can either get those who are doing it to truly understand this isn't about silencing them. This isn't about telling them we disagree with them necessarily. We're not getting into the politics of it. We're not getting into the social aspect of it. We just want to protect this museum. We're just asking them to just skip over this one out of respect for what the stories they're told in there, what this museum represents, the fact that every story in there was a story that helped defend the right for them to peacefully assemble, to have civil disobedience, to speak their message when they have to. And so maybe just a little bit in return, leave this building alone.
That's it in a nutshell.
And we're going to keep going. So keep supporting us, and we'll keep doing the mission.
Yeah.
And yesterday, painting, so.
I love that this is around.
Yeah.
This is great. Yes, that this is out there. Just keep looking down. I'm getting those Dateline NBC glamour shots right now. Nobody's getting murdered in our story today. But like where they have people looking out the window. You're wondering, why is she circling me? I'm sure Brett told you I'm kind of crazy. But
You know what? I'll bring up the GoFundMe too if you want.
yes, please. Yeah, that would be great.
Where'd you go? All right, now we'll get there.
My other favorite for you is move that back and forth for me a little bit. Just keep kind of going up and down.
lines.
Say that one more time, real quick. That was great. Keep going.
I think you got to spread it out a little more so you don't leave lines. We want it to look good. We're trying to get better at painting.
Right. Not the Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs. Weird. Right? Hey, goodbye. See you guys. Thanks. Morning, how are you? All right.
Lay over all the work that he's doing.
Are you not done yet? What? Come on.
It's a little different than coming out here. I think it's 7 a.m. for all of
You
us.
want to get a true representation.
Yeah, well, we all have. You're gonna help Jason Johns finish that out.
Lots at once. Here.
All right.
Eyes, since you're doing just that.
All right. Yeah. You got that one ready for this one? Oh, cool. There we go. No. Totally different story.
Don't mind. Go for it whenever you'd like.
BJ Ganem. That's G-A-N as in November, E as in Echo, M as in Mike. Him in 2004 was injured that same year. We lost our 5 friends, Contafio, Ramey, O'Donnell, Warrens, and Simon, all from this area. Their stories are in this building. My story's in this building. Every other veteran from Wisconsin, their story's in this building. All colors, all creeds, all sizes, all shapes and models. And others, I have shrapnel in the leg and throughout the rest of my body, missing the leg below the knee. We're still gonna show up and we're gonna clean up as much as we can to preserve the honor of this museum without shutting down anybody else. We still wanna listen, we wanna see what we can do within reason. We're all wanting a pragmatic and compassionate solution to the problems that we have. We have the perfect governmental system that there's nothing evil in this museum. There's nothing but freedom fighters in there, and these are good people of all different backgrounds.
Pretty.
But they literally have.
Except I promise no one's going to get murdered today in any store.
Ain't that plywood? Like what did that patch do? No. This was not pointing toward the wall. Ah. We'll get it next time. Morning, how are you? Yeah, we're going. in video. Yeah. I've got a digital, I guess, nowadays. The object v video. I don't know how to work the damn things, but I'm place to be. I guess. Depends. Unless people get. I always told if people are mad at you, you're doing something. Come out looking like the good guy. I think he might be open to it, right? I think he. But the state's kind of lost all credibility in my humble. They just want dictate. So just. He can read. I know he does. He's probably gonna work through you. He doesn't want to get dragged into. I wouldn't. Hey, Grant is our facilities manager. Okay. And I can always give you his information. Okay. Yeah, I got to get the veterans buy-in first because there's a lot of veterans that we don't want this to be their billboard. Right. Right. And so I'm trying to find that equal ground. Yeah. They can paint what we painted at Tuskegee Airmen. You know, do some artistic licensing, but no BLM anywhere. Not that I don't think Black Lives Matter, it's just we're trying to keep this apolitical. Yeah. Right? And to agree, and I mean, I've got vets yelling at me like, you better not let them put a stitch of paint on, you just keep covering it. I was like, that's easy.
Buckets and buckets of paint. What these veterans need to do such a big job. And the reason they need the community's support so they can continue it.